Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Flashpoint Fire Rescue. I'm just doing a playthrough here to kind of show off the game. So, next person is the Rescue Specialist. So she gets her 4 AP, her 3 Movement AP, and she gets her a bonus regular AP that carried over from last round. So, right now she's surrounded by a little bit of smoke and fire, nothing too significant. So I'm just going to go ahead and get moving. It's going to take 2 movement to get through this. It's better to go through it than go around it. So 2 movement AP there. So that leaves me with 1 movement AP. Now I have 0 movement AP and 5 regular AP. Then 1, 2, 3. And I'm actually going to go ahead and use the last 2 AP I have to take out this smoke. Usually it only costs 1 AP, but it's double cost for a rescue specialist. So there goes the smoke for that. And this goes away because I used it. Alright, and next I have to spread fire. 5, 5. Unfortunately, that's a hot spot. So it's going to be smoke that turns into fire, and then I have to roll again. 4, 4, which is right here, which is smoke, and I have to roll again because that's a hot spot. Apparently these dice want to keep rolling the same way. 5, 7, which is down here. All the way in the little bedroom in here. Okay, so that's a little annoying because that just spread 3 times because I hit hot spots. Next is the firefighter. He does have his 3 AP and then 3 extinguishing AP. I'm going to go ahead and use 1 extinguishing AP to remove that smoke. Then I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2. I have 2 extinguishing AP left, so I'm going to go ahead and use that to take out that. And then I have 1 AP in the spare AP still. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 1 AP to go ahead. Actually, I'll use my 2 AP to take out this fire because I can do that through this wall, this destroyed wall. And that'll be all my actions for this round. And I'll go ahead and spread fire. Spread fire. Alright, 1, 7. So 1, 7 is over here, smoke. And now we're back to the driver operator. Now, he is just outside the range, so I can actually keep firing down in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Eventually, I might need to switch roles because obviously the fire's getting more and more under control here. So let's go ahead and roll. 3, 1. So 3, 1 is right there. And 1 would become 5. Oh, wait, sorry. I did that wrong. It's supposed to be 4. So 4 right here. We'll just put it right here, which is nothing. I'm going to go ahead and just roll again. Both dice. 2, 8. So 2 would become a 5. And then the 8 would become a 4. So 4, 5 is actually down here, which hits this fire, and that smoke. So that actually worked out rather well. I still have 2 AP left, because that was just the reroll I used. I think at this point, I might as well just switch characters. Oh, actually, sorry. You can only crew change at the beginning of your turn, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just save my 2 AP, I think. Let me just make sure that's correct on my little rulebook here thing. Yeah, so crew change can only happen as your first action for the turn. So all I'm going to go ahead and do is carry over. Oops. Where did I put the... Here, let me undo that. Okay, that's what I want to make sure. Okay. So I'm just going to hold on to the 2 AP. And next round, if there's trouble, I'll fire. Or if there's not, I'll just switch. Okay. So next, I need to spread fire. So I'll spread fire. 1, 5, which is, of course, a hot spot. So smoke will appear there. Roll again. Yeah, it's 5, 6. So 5, 6. That puts smoke right here. So if any fire happens to get near here, these two smokes are going to become fires, which is a bit dangerous. Okay, next is the hazmat guy. Hazmat's going to go 1, 2, and then remove this hazmat. And I'm just going to save that last point I had. Alright, so let's spread fire. 2, 8, which puts smoke right there. Alright, next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go down 1 space with a movement. That's another false alarm. And then 2, 3. So that's all my movement AP. Flip this over. Alright, so this person gets is a real person. The way this is going to work is if I want to move them, it's going to take 2 AP per space. So I'm going to go 1, or sorry, 2, and then 4. Like so. Okay. Next, actually I'll just put these over here. Alright, next I have to spread fire. 7, 6, which is right down here. This room is about to become nothing but fire. Next, I need to place a person. 4, 1, which puts a person right there. He was like hiding in the... like, I don't know, behind this little door here or something. Alright, next is the firefighter. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and move 1 step down. I'm going to spend my extinguishing AP to take this out. So, and then I'm going to go, I can chop here and then to extinguish that, but that does mean, now chopping can get you to places a lot faster, but it's at the cost of course, risking structural damage. Because I only have 17 cubes left, and this can get pretty ugly pretty fast. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this be for right now, and I'll go ahead and just carry over 1 AP. Or sorry, I'm going to carry over 2 AP. Because I only used extinguishing AP in 1 movement. So, next is I need to spread fire again. 2, 2, which is right there. Alright, next is the driver operator again. Now, there's not really much fire left, so the only other option is I could drive over here and try to put out the smoke, but at this point I think we're okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a generalist. It's either that or I grab the fire captain, which aren't too bad. I think I'll grab a generalist, so I'll go ahead and spin my 2 AP. Grab those, grab this guy. Now I have 4 AP left because I have there's 2 AP I spent here and the 2 that's left over, and then I have the 2 spares that are over here. So for my action, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to spend my 2 spare AP to go ahead and put out this fire. So these go away, and then I'm going to go ahead and spread fire. 5, 4, or 4, 5, however you should see it. That puts smoke right there. Okay. Next is the hazmat specialist. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I can go 1, 2, 3. And then I can use my last AP and then the spare AP I've been carrying over to go ahead and remove the last hazmat. So at this point, hazmat technician has done his job. He's pretty much done. I'll probably go ahead and use him to check these bodies and probably put out the smoke, but after that, he probably needs to switch out as soon as possible. This is a 2, 1, which is right there, smoke. And next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and spend 2 movements to carry this person out. And then I'm going to spend 2 AP to go ahead and call the ambulance, and then this gets rescued. And then I'm going to spend 2 more AP to drive over here. And then spend 1 AP to go ahead and just step inside. So it was 2 AP to get out. believe that was right. Let me check. Yeah. There we go. I was just making sure I did my AP right. So I spent 2 to get out, 2 movement to get out, 2 regular AP to call, 2 regular AP to drive over here, and then I used my last movement AP to get to here. All right, next I go ahead and spread fire. So 2, 3, which is right here. So, I mean, we originally had all the fire under control, and now there's just smoke everywhere. And if these smokes get hit again, it's going to spread a lot of fire. Next, I need to roll to see where the next person appears. 2, 7, which is right on top of this person. So I can go ahead and immediately reveal him. And it's a kitty. Meow, meow, meow. All right. Next, we need to go to the firefighter. Firefighter is going to go ahead and spend 1 extinguishing AP to go ahead and take out the smoke. Then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's my 3 regular AP right there. I'm going to use my last 2 extinguishing AP to take out these smokes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use these last 2 AP here to go here and take out this smoke. There you go. So yeah, he doesn't move very fast, but he has a lot of extinguishing AP. Alright, so I'll go ahead and spread fire. 4, 4, which is right here, and a hotspot, so I have to roll again. 4, 6, which is right here. Alright, not too bad. Okay, next is the generalist. Generalist is going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, spreading fire. 1, 3, which puts smoke right there. And then it is now the Hazmat's turn. Hazmat is going to go ahead and spend 2 AP to take out these smokes. Then he's going to go ahead and carry this kitty 1 space this way. Okay, spreading fire. 6, 4, which is right here, which is going to turn this into fire. Okay. Next is Rescue Specialist. Rescue Specialist is going to go spend 2 movement to see what this is. And that leaves her with 1 movement and 4 regular AP. And she's going to go 2, 4 and save that last point. There you go. Spreading fire. That is 3, 6, which is all the way down here. Smoke. Okay. Firefighter's going to go ahead and go 1, 2. I have to make a choice, don't I? I'll go 3 and then take out this. No spare AP, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and spread fire. That is a 4, 2, which is right here. Smoke. Journalist goes next. Journalist is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spreading fire. This is 3, 5. Got this pretty well under control, it looks like. So next will be the Hazmat Specialist. He's going to go ahead and spend 4 movement to carry this kitty to safety. So that's rescued, and that is it for his turn. Spreading fire. That is a 1, 6, which is a hotspot. Fortunately, I'm failing to stack this. I'm just going to put you on your head. There you go. Alright, so this is going to put smoke here. I need to spread fire again because that's a hotspot. 6, 2, which is right next to it. Alright. And then I need to roll one more time for the new person. New person is going to be at 2, 4, which is on top of smoke. So got to be careful about that. All right, next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and leave that person behind and go 1, 2, 3 to see what this is. Okay, it's a person. I have 4 AP left that are regular AP. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 of that AP to get to here. And then I'm going to spend my 2 AP to move here to see who this person is. Also a person. So I definitely need a hand over here. Alright. Oh, I do have 1 AP left, but there's not really much I could spend it on. So I'll just hold on to that AP and spread fire. That is 1, 2, which is right here. Next is the firefighter. He's going to go 1, 1, 2. Pretty much just do that. So that was 3 movement and 3 extinguishes, and that's all of his AP. Okay, spread fire. Alright, so 2, 5, which is over here, which spreads smoke. This is getting super dangerous. I'm going to go... Generalist is next, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this door is open. Not much I can do about that. But at least I took out that fire, that smoke there. Now, let's see what happens. That is 1, 2, which is going to make fire appear here and spread to here. Alright. Hazmat Technician is next. He's going to go ahead and spend 2 AP to switch. He's going to become a Fire Captain. Okay, Fire Captain. He can't get any extra AP this round, but he can go ahead and spend an AP. Let's see, hold on a second. So all I can do with this is I can move players. So I'm gonna go ahead and move our rescue specialist with the body over 1 space and hope it doesn't explode. All right. Spreading fire. This is 7-5, which is right there. Okay. Rescue specialist comes next. Rescue specialist is going to go. She's going to spend 2 AP to take out the smoke for one thing, and then she's got 2 movement AP. So now there's 1 left. Then 1 more time, and then I'll just move 1 space. Actually, yeah, I'll just move 1 space. So just to get the math right, I did 2, then 2 there, 4 there. That leaves me with 1 AP left, which I used to move up this way. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I have no AP left besides the 1 spare that I have been carrying over. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spread fire. 1, 3, which is right there. Alright, next is the firefighter, who's right now kind of not anywhere useful. So 1, 2, 3, and that's unfortunately all he can do. This is where the fire captain could be pretty useful. 3, 7, which is over here. And next is the generalist. So generalist is going to go ahead and spend 2 AP to put out this fire. Move 1 more space and then spend 2 more AP to take out this fire. 2, 3. So 2, 3 is just smoke right here. And next is the fire captain. So he gets 4 AP and then he has 2 command AP. That can only be used for command. So I will go ahead and use the command AP. Go ahead and move the firefighter up a space. Then I'm going to go ahead and move 1 space here. Move 2 spaces back to rescue. So this goes into the rescue bin. Then I'm going to go... I'm going to leave that person there. There we go. So I moved in for 1 AP, moved out for 2 AP. So I have 1 AP left and 1 command AP left. So I'm going to go ahead and use that command AP to move her there. And I'm going to go ahead and use my regular AP to go ahead and move up 1. Okay, and we'll go ahead and spread fire. That is 1-3, which is smoke right here. And next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and go... Oh wait, I need to roll to see where the new person's at. So this is 1-4, which puts that person right there. Okay. Now the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and move 4 spaces to go ahead and drop this person off. So that we've rescued 4 people so far. I believe our target number, we need to rescue 7 victims before we lose 4. So there's 4 movements. So that means I have 3 regular AP left. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and hang out here. Next, I have to spread fire. That is 1, 2, which is going to make fire here, and fire there. And then I need to roll to see where a new person goes. 2-5 puts them right there. Okay. Doing pretty good so far. We've kept the fire pretty much under control, but as you can see, it's kind of a losing battle in some cases. So the firefighter is going to go ahead and spend all of his extinguishing AP to take out this smoke and this fire. Then he's going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and take out the smoke. Spreading fire. 6-4, which is right there, which I just took out. Also, I think I have a spare AP. Pretty sure I had a spare AP, so I'm going to go ahead and say, there you go. No, wait, I don't. I used it to take out the smoke. Never mind, I'm good. Alright, so we spread fire. It's now the generalist's turn. There's fire kind of everywhere at this point. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and take out this fire. So I can keep that guy safe. Alright. Spreading fire. That is 2-1, which puts smoke right here. And next is the fire captain. Fire captain's going to go ahead and go 1, 2, actually, yeah, I'll go 1, 2. Actually, I'm just going to command. I have 4 AP and 2 command AP. I can just use all of it to get this person out of here. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So there you go. Person is now out. We've saved 5 people. And I'm going to go ahead and roll the spread fire. 5-5 is a hotspot. 2-7 is a regular spot. And then for the new person, 8-5, he's on the toilet. Okay. Next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and spend 2 AP to move over here. Actually, I will go... Yeah, I'll do that. So 2 regular AP, then 2 movement AP to reveal who this is. Okay, it is a person. I'm going to spend... So that was my 2 AP, so 2 left. Move down here. So I have 2 regular AP, 1 movement AP, and a spare, which is enough, just enough for me to get to here with the person, with no points left. Rescue that person, and I'll spread fire. That is 8-5, which is smoke on top of the toilet. And then for the new person, 4, 5, which goes right there. All right. Next is the firefighter. Firefighter's kind of out of position at this point. He's going to go ahead and use a extinguish to take out the smoke. Then go 1, 2, and take out this. And then 3. Spread fire. 1, 6, which is a hotspot. 1, 2, which is an explosion. So explosion, which is going to set all this on fire. Like so. And it's going to do 1 structural damage to this spot here. And yeah, this is how it can happen if you can't keep the smoke under control. So this room has just exploded into flames. Alright, that is it for the firefighter, and now it's the generalist turn. At this point, we're almost to the end here, but we need to get out of here quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Well, I've already flipped it over. I should have just started. I could have tried fighting the fire, but that's not going to happen now. So there you go. 2, 5. Smoke here. Alright, next is the fire captain. I'm going to go ahead and move down. Take out the smokes. 3. I want to move him 1 space this way. It's a nothing. And I'm going to go ahead and move him down 1 space. Alright, spreading fire. 5, 5, which is a hotspot. This says 6. I'm going to go off what the highlight says. So 6, 4, which is right there. Alright, next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and spend action driving. So 2 AP there. Then, oh wait, sorry, I need to roll for the body. 1, 5 puts a person right there. Okay, so 2 AP there, then 1, 2, 3, and then I'll spend my last 2 AP to move back there. Okay, then I need to spread fire. 7, 4, which is right there. And then next is the firefighter. Firefighter's right there, so it spends 1 to take out that. 1, 2, take out that. Then open that door. Okay, spreading fire. 3, 6, which is right there. Next is the fire captain. Move here, reveal, nothing. I'm going to use my 2 command AP to move you down. And then I'm going to use my 2 regular AP to go ahead and move you down and rescue. So this time, at this point we have 1, but I'm going to go ahead and keep playing until we get all the people out, or all the points of interest out. I have 1 AP left, but there's not much I can do with it, so I'll hold on to it. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spread fire. 4, 4. It's a hotspot. 2, 3 is an explosion, so it's going to do damage here, damage here. It's going to carry over up to there. It's going to blow a hole right here. Yeah, so we got to get that spot under control, unfortunately. Next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is in pretty good shape. Oh wait, actually I need to roll 4 new people. 2, 5 is on top of this person. It's a blank. 6, 4, which is right there. 17, right there. Okay. So, rescue specialist, gonna go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, and spend my last 2 AP to take out that smoke. Okay. 1, 5, smoke here. There are no more points of interest left, so these are the last few things. Next is the firefighter. He's going to go 1 space, take out that smoke. Move another space. And it's kind of stuck at this point. He's got 1 AP left. Or sorry, he moved 1 space. He can actually move... Yeah, actually he only has 1 AP left, so he's just going to save that point, and hopefully we can get that kitty out... sorry, that puppy out of there. Spread fire. One, 6. Generalist's turn. The generalist just needs to get out of there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a person there. Oh no, I keep falling over. Just put it on top. There you go. Spreading fire. 2, 3 is another... Nope, it's smoke that turns into fire. Okay. If I can get someone to the fire engine, I could just swap and possibly take out that stuff. But at this point, we've already won, so... fire captain's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all of his... He has 1 AP left. So he got 2 command AP. So I'm going to go ahead and use that command AP to go ahead and move... Well, I guess I can take a risk. Move 1 AP for that, and then 2 AP to move there, and that'll use up all my points. There you go. Jeez, there's so many of these things. There you go. Just put it there. Alright, then don't. Just put it there. There we go. Alright, spreading fire. 5, 3, which is right there. Okay, next is the rescue specialist. Rescue specialist is going to go ahead and move 4 AP there. Call for the... So I have 3 regular AP left. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 AP to call for the ambulance, which will rescue that person. And that leaves me with 1 AP to spare. Okay, spreading fire. 6, 6, which is right down there. Okay. What the firefighter is going to do is he's going to go ahead and start chop. He's going to chop. Spend 2 AP to chop. Then another 2 AP to chop. And hopefully he can get out there soon enough. Then I have to spread fire. There's no more new people, by the way, so that's why I'm not rolling for that. Another explosion, which is going to blow fire. It's going to blow damage there, and spread fire all the way down to here. And thankfully there's nothing left out there, so don't have to worry about any additional damage. Next is the fire captain. He's going to go ahead and spend 2 AP. Command AP to get him out of there. And then I'm going to spend 4 AP to get out of here. Alright. And that's pretty much game at this point. Even if the building collapses, you don't really need to worry about the firefighters. They just get out somehow. But yeah, we actually rescued every single person. Overall, that went rather well. The setup kind of was very lopsided. It was very heavy on this side at the start with all the hazmat on this side. As well as even even some of the stuff we had to rescue is mostly over here. We kept it we kept everything pretty under control. Everyone kind of had their section and kind of focused on that. It wasn't until we accidentally sparked a flame here and it just completely engulfed the area. I could have had the generalist stay behind and just start trying to fight it and he probably could have done okay at it, but it would have cost more time. So at that point, I just went for broke and just grabbed everybody. And like I said, you win once you get 7 people, but you can always try to rescue everybody, which is what I went for. So yeah, that is Flashpoint Fire Rescue. It's a neat little game. It's very easy to set up, very easy to understand. There are harder difficulties. There's also other maps. For example, the alternate board here. It's the rooms are spaced out a little bit differently. There's even little cubby holes, and there's really only 2 outside entrances. So if you want to come in from this way, you either have to fight your way through this or chop some holes in the walls. It can be a little bit harder to navigate, to say the least. And then there's of course a lot of there's some choke points here, which you're gonna have to deal with if you end up having to go through fire and all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show this game off. It's was it 2 to 6 players? If you play with more than a certain number of players, you'll end up getting some additional difficulty if you're playing it on experience mode. I definitely recommend just playing on experience mode because it does let you play around with these unique classes that have their own specializations. Obviously, the driver operator is very good in the early game to kind of get the fire under control. He's less good if it's a situation where the fire is more spread out. Unfortunately, all the roles I had it very, very consolidated, so it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm the Depressed Hero. This was Flashpoint Fire Rescue. See you guys later.